What's up, everybody? How's it going? So once again, long time no talk. I apologize yet again for it being so long since I've put out a video for you guys. Today we're in Bellows Creek, North Carolina. It's northeast of Winston-Salem, and we are at a steam power facility and delivering a manifold, a steam manifold slash header. Now, manifold header, it depends on which company produces the product. The company that we're delivering for produces what they call a header. So we actually brought one of these down. We loaded it up in Ohio, just outside of Akron. We loaded one on Monday, delivered it here Tuesday, went back up, hung out Wednesday. Thursday morning, loaded the one that we're delivering now, and it is now Saturday. We ran into a little issue getting our North Carolina permit issued, so it took a little bit longer to get down here. The one we delivered Monday, or the one we delivered Tuesday, was 70,000 pounds ish. This one's right about 91,000 pounds. So both pieces go together, they actually get mated together, and this is the main piece that has the intake from the boiler. So how this thing works, and I'll kind of throw up a picture of what it looks like, but basically it's a big pipe with a whole bunch of like little pipes coming off the side of it, and then a T on the end of it with like a really big T where another pipe comes in. So that big T is where the boiler actually sends the steam up to this manifold, and then just like the exhaust manifold on a car and the exhaust coming out of a cylinder, the steam gets fed from the boiler into this manifold. As it travels down the manifold, it runs out these little ports basically to whichever lines that go to whichever place in the facility. So that's what this piece is. It is 50 feet 6 inches long. It's only like maybe 2 feet in diameter, but on the stands it was sitting probably about 5 foot. We had to sit a little crooked on the trailer because the T was a little wider than they told us it was. But yeah, like I said, 91,000 pounds with the cradles. The piece itself weighs like 87 and change, but it can't be transported without these cradles, these special made cradles. So with all the cradles and everything, it's about 91,000 pounds. So we were about 135,000. So what you saw at the beginning of the video was us coming down Fancy Gap. So if you guys are drivers out there, you've probably heard of Fancy Gap. It's in Virginia on Interstate 77, mile marker 7 to the North Carolina state line, heading northward southbound. Northbound is a climb, southbound is a descent through the hill. It's 7 miles at a 7% grade, so it's a pretty hefty drop. So at 133,000 pounds, which is about what we were, I was going down about 29-30 miles an hour. Now, the important thing to remember about hills, and this is just a piece of unsolicited advice for you new guys out there, or drivers that have been out for a while that, you know, get impatient going down hills. The most important thing to remember about descending a hill is there is no such thing as going down a hill too slow, but you can absolutely go down a hill too fast. On Tuesday when we were coming down here, we actually passed a United Van Lines that was being flipped back over and pulled out of the runaway truck ramp because he went down too fast, lost his brakes, ended up on the runaway truck ramp, flipped the truck. Have no clue what happened to him, but it was no good either way. So that's what you saw at the beginning. What you're seeing now or are about to see is they have taken the piece off of our trailer. It's under the crane right now. The way it sat was the T was off to the tail, the passenger side tail, and it actually needs to be standing, I believe, straight up. So what they're doing now is they took it off the trailer, they took all the cradles off, put it on the ground. Now they're rotating the piece in the crane, so you guys hopefully you can see it. I got the camera running behind me, but I don't know if you can see it. Once it's flipped, they'll pick it up, we'll back under, they'll load it back on the trailer, we'll resecure it, and then we'll take it to the other side of the plant where this thing's actually going into the building. So I doubt you guys can see that building right there is where it's going. If you see that black line, that's actually a row of windows up there. it's going just above that row of windows, 13th floor. So what they'll do is they'll offload this piece over on the side of that building. They'll mate it to the piece that we brought down here on Tuesday, and then they will lift the whole thing in its entirety up into position. So that's what we got going. Like I said, sorry it's been so long since I put out a video. Next week I've got a family reunion for my mom's side of the family, and then the following week is another reunion for my dad's side of the family. So it'll be a while before you guys see us again, but I promise you we will be back. So thanks for hanging in there, and thanks for watching.
Wait for a time to escape all your demons. Show me a sign of life to feel the feeling.
So what are you waiting for? Standing in clear sight of you. Is there a meaning to behold? Nothing can get past you. We could try to outrun this earth. At least hide away from the demons within us.
You don't talk at all, just surrender to the lonely road. Left with nowhere to